Hello everyone, and welcome to the second time of me trying to record this video because the first time, there was stuff on the screen that there shouldn't have been. Anyway, welcome, and if you're hearing that music, it's because in today's live stream recap, I have some good news for all you Final Fantasy X fans. Your wait, your suffering, your penance is finally over, because you know what, we're just going to start with some of the cool news. And that's the fact that Auron is finally going to come to the game. Feels good. But he's not alone. Jet will also be coming with him, as well as, I believe it's Benjamin and Brother as our 4- and 3-star base, respectively. But we'll get into that news in a little bit, because we've got a lot to talk about. So let's just go through the news, shall we? Starting from top to bottom. First of all, we'll be getting our new story update this month. Our story update is Chapter 5, Part 2. So, you know, new chance to get more Lapis. Moving on, our next trial has been announced, and it only took Alan, what, like a year and a half to finally put out the second bit of the Dark Aeons. And let me tell you, Dark Golem and Dark Shiva might just be very difficult. Dark Golem will protect Dark Shiva. Dark Golem will primarily use single target physical attacks, where Dark Shiva will primarily use AoE magic attacks. So you might need double tanks and probably dark damage, and ice and earth will all need to be covered. The mission reward is a hat with 3 defense, 51 magic, and 50% ice resistance. I want that hat. You know how sometimes you guys are like, well, he never seems that interested in doing the trials. Well, that's a pretty good one, so I would be interested in getting that. Also, a clear bonus is a heavy armor, 70 defense, 42 spirit, and nulls poison and virus. Just a general good heavy armor with some extra benefits to it. Other than that, there's also going to be a magic and spirit of 30% equipped with a rod? Sure, why not? Why not? Just throw it into the bonus pile. And Bahamut be shafted again, because now Alexander is getting his 3-star awakening. Yeah, that's right. The King of Dragons is basically, we found out tonight from the producer that Bahamut's awakening is far off in the future. So don't expect that. As a matter of fact, he even said that there was a brand new summon that they've already finished the video for. And it's even apparently been teased already in the official artwork, but nobody caught it. So we're going to get a brand new summon before we get Bahamut. Bahamut's just never coming, you guys. It could be a year out. Who fucking knows? Long story short, maybe don't get too excited for Bahamut. But in the meantime, Alexander is coming, and apparently he will be quite difficult to beat, even being, I believe, described as the same difficulty as Omega. So, hey, got something new to play to. He will also have Machine Killer Plus in his kit, and if that's not enough, that's just great value for this guy. Definitely want him. So this is going to be a fairly big maintenance for 4 hours, and so let's talk about some of the other stuff. First of all, the Final Fantasy X banner will be starting on May 1st. It will have a step up, and it's probably going to be, and I say probably because I'm not 100% sure, but a 25k Lapis step up. So for you guys who want Jet and Auron, you'll have an easier time to get Jet and Auron, but you're going to have to save that Lapis. It is a Mog King event. However, during the Zanarkand Ruins event for Jet and Auron, we will have something special, which will be a special daily quest associated with it. Completing this quest 8 times will allow you to do a special guaranteed 5-star ticket. This ticket will have its own summon banner, so we have no idea what units will be on it. It's not specifically described as Jet and Auron, and it probably won't be Jet and Auron only on there. But a 5-star guaranteed ticket, I mean, a free 5-star seems okay for just doing 8 quests, providing they're not too difficult. We'll see. Now, getting into the banner news, because the banner news won't pop for, I think, at least one more day. First of all, we have Jet, who is a 5 to 7 star, limit burst AoE damage, gains triple ability for 3 turns, which just might be the best thing about him. TMR is nothing special, materia, HP 20%, attack 50% with a greatsword. Just a general Yeah, it's greatsword mastery with HP on it, but it doesn't seem that great. Anyway, I could be wrong. Super TMR, greatsword, attack, 176 attack, high tide. Not true dual hand, so I'm not super interested in this greatsword. It's not bad for a super TMR, I just don't necessarily think it's that great. We'll have to see what the high tide is. Describing Jet, he is a dual hand, true dual hand, and dual wield attacker, similar to Tidus, works well with Tidus, and can unlock triple ability like Tidus. I mean, you might as well just call him Tidus 2.0. And that also has me a little bit worried about Jet, because I'm a little worried about chaining partners. It seems like Tidus seems to be the big thing, and I believe Randy could also chain with Tidus, but chaining partners might be a little bit difficult. We'll see. Really, we'll have to wait and see everything about the unit, but for now, I'm not super convinced on him, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Next up is Ornn, 5 to 7 star, limit burst AoE damage, fire resistance down, and it's 100% fire debuff, which is really weird, and we'll talk about it in a second. Could be a powerful limit burst, but we'll see. TMR is a ability, Null, Confuse, Virus, and Petrify, which means that he doesn't have that naturally, and a 50% when wielding a katana. Katana mastery with some virus protection. I actually think this is worse than Jet's, because really a lot of people can actually provide status protection, so I don't know if this is really that good. Super TMR is a katana, 184 attack, 30% MP. This bugs me for so many reasons. 1, it's not true dual hand. 2, it's not fire. So really, this is just a high attack katana with some extra MP. For a super TMR, it just doesn't seem that great. Now, he's described as a dual hand, true dual hand attacker, which also makes me really mad that he doesn't have a true dual hand katana. We in the game need a true dual hand katana, so this just is bafflingly stupid. Maybe it's in the future, but still. I guess Alan wants you to pull different types of units or whatever. I guess they like money. It also is described as having strong debuffs and has a W ability, meaning they can double cast his ability. We'll talk about why I'm worried about this guy in a second. Belgiumine is a magic user and summoner. She's basically going to be a discount summoner. Her TMR is a 30% magic and 10% summon magic, which is decent for a couple of units out there. But nothing really that special for now. Brother is Brother. He does have an accessory that's attack, defense plus 20, null, blind, and some water resistance, so that might be okay. The real reason I'm worried about Final Fantasy X is, if you remember in my prediction video, I said if Final Fantasy X would be coming. We know Axstar is coming. This feels like the bait. Look, it's Juicy Ornn, it's Juicy Jet, and yes, I did just call them Juicy. And then Axstar comes out and is just a much better CG unit than both Jet and Ornn combined. I'm really worried about this, so I'm definitely not going to be pulling too hard on the Final Fantasy X banner, other than the fact that it's a Mog King, and I want to get my Mog King stuff and move on with my life. Now, the other things that are really interesting, first of all, in the miscellaneous category, it should be noted that they are planning on moving the 10 orb function from item worlds to raids as well. So in the future, raids will have 10 orbs like the item world does, but there's no date for when that will happen. Also, Hirano said that they are seriously considering increasing the rainbow rate, and may even talk about it next month, but honestly, you shouldn't read anything more into that. Moving on. Now, The future update that we know is coming out, version 2.30, 2.3.0 anyway, will come at the end of the month of May. Not April, the end of the month of May. That will have the mixer system into it, as well as an update to the unit box, which will give you a second unit box that you can store items you can't bring on missions. Cactar, stat pots, all of that stuff. This is the best thing in the world. I can't even explain how great this is. This is fantastic quality of life stuff. Will probably be an incredibly long maintenance for that one, but if it goes off without a hitch and doesn't have any problems, fine. Take your time. The mixer system is very interesting. For 100% trust units, you basically trade in a 100% trust unit to get trust coins and exchange those trust coins for items. Now, you may be saying, does that mean I have to get rid of a 100% trust unit that is a 5-star base? Yes. Yes, you would. Which is really, really scary and away from super TMRs and is probably just in general a bad thing. I really don't like this for a whole bunch of reasons. We'll see what happens with it. It's a little early to hit the panic button, but that's a little scary. Only rare summons will count, not any free or units from raids can be done with this, so sorry, no extra trust coins from friend point units or raid summons. Emptied Moogles and TMR trust Moogles gained from turning a 5-star into a 7-star awakening material can't be exchanged either. So this is a really, like, super whale system at this point. Coins obtained are based on rarity. 5 stars gets you the most coins, 4-star gets you some, and 3-star gives you the least. It will be implemented at the end of May. As for the items that you can get for changing these coins, can be exchanged, haven't been finalized, will be updated regularly, so literally could be anything. You could trade in a 5-star to get a basic ticket. We'll have to wait a month before getting any bit of excited about this mixer system. Right now, if you're not a super whale, you might as well just move on. Now, the last piece of news was just the most disappointing thing ever, and that was the news on Golden Week. And I want to apologize to everybody for saying Golden Week's going to be amazing, you guys. Golden Week is actually going to be pretty fucking bad, as it turns out, because Golden Week, we are getting an EXP bonus on unit fusions, daily free rare summons, so get those blue summons done, and 1,000 raid currency per day. Holy shit, is that bad for Golden Week. And if they do announce a guaranteed banner later, I will be legitimately, absolutely pissed off. But for now, I gotta say, if you are looking for a reason to go hard on the Xenogears banner, here you go. You have full permission. We know that the Xenogear banner has 3 incredibly strong 5-star bases, and hell, even some decent 4 and 3-star stuff. So honestly, I gotta say that the Xenogears banner is just looking more and more solid because of Axstar being on the horizon, which is really scary for Jet and Orin's survivability and as being interesting, usable units. And the other thing is that Golden Week just sucks this year. It sucks, you guys, but you know what? I'm gonna go out and have a great fucking Golden Week. I live in Japan, so I can go do stuff. And not to be an ass, but so basically that is a summary of everything that was announced today. So the 27th we will be getting the update, which is expected. I believe they want to get this out before Golden Week starts so that they can have a week off. I guess Alan just didn't want to do it, because even now we have learned that there will be a little bit of disruption in answering customer service. Alan might actually run away. So we're going to be getting a 4-hour maintenance. From after that, we will get, you know, all that good, juicy, good stuff coming. And we will see how good Orin and Jet are. So Orin and Jet won't be dropping until next Tuesday, but all the data should be in this Friday's update, probably. Just thinking, is there anything else worth mentioning? Only that Golden Week, god damn it, is it going to be a disappointment? Well, shit. Anyway, you guys take care. Let me know what you think of all of this stuff in the comments below, and I will see you again in the next video. See you next time.